never thought that.
When freedom raised her glowing form on Mount Sorato's verdant height, she sat within a doom of a night, met lowering stars and thunderstorms, the star of liberty, unceasing from the waking war, its banner shields of golden flame, she lifted it in her proud name, and raised her people long forlorn to know their destiny. The Lone Star forever, the Lone Star forever, oh long may it soar over land and over seas, deserted nor never, uphold it forever. Oh, shout for the Lone Star banner. Oh, yeah.
Give the breath of life. Just so this afternoon, let me hear.
No tears in my eyes.
So Rufus, Rufus, can you get me? I lower the volume of the music. Thank you so much. So again, we want to take this time to welcome all of you. Wherever you are watching this from, we want to say thank you so much for joining us. This is the New Beginning platform, and we are here to provide you information, education, and entertainment. It is a platform that is providing you education, and we all wish that it is helping you. Our expectation is that whatever we share with you is helping you. So again, those of you that are watching on social media, we want you to please share the program with others. Share with your friends. Share with your schoolmate, your classmate, your neighbors, because this is very important, essential for all of us. So again, I want to say thank you for watching. Today is Saturday. Thank God it's Saturday. Thank God, those of you in Liberia, I know most of you are engaged with work in the home. And so you can tune in to Care 95.9. Tune into Care 95.9, and you will monitor and listen to the program as we continue with this program. Share with people, talk to people to listen to this program, because it's very important for all of us. What we share here means a lot for our decision-making processes in our life. And as a nation, as a people, community members, it is important that you pay attention one way or another. Those of you on the social media, please share and make your comments. You're going to read them. Once the comments come in, we're going to read them. And right now, we have Rufus there seated in the studio. He's in Monrovia. We usually begin. Rufus, are you getting me? If you are getting me, what's going on? How is the country? How is the capital? How you doing? And what's trending this morning in Liberia? Rufus, can you hear me, Rufus? Rufus, can you hear me, sir?
I'm not getting you, Manu. I don't know what that is on my end.
I'm hearing you, Rufus. You are very clear. You are very clear, Rufus.
Uh, okay.
So I'll just ask you what.
I'm a testimony of your great work. I'm a testimony of your great work. And let me out. I'm still standing strong. Through the challenges of life. Through the
But
ups and
again,
downs of life. I look up to the hills. The words come at my head. See, they always thought that they could pull me down. Yeah, they thought that they could turn my life around on the negative side. Yeah, they thought that they could just hurt me so bad. Let me out. I'm stronger than that. If I been a bless me, if I been a bless me, let me out. I'm testifying today.
can you hear me now, Rufus? Can you hear me, Rufus?
Yeah, I'm getting you now.
Okay. So what's trending? How you doing? How is Monrovia? How's everybody? What's going on?
Yeah, thank you. Moravia is doing good. Yeah, Liberia is well. We bless God. Uh, things are going on fine. Like I normally see on a Saturday, is a very busy day here in Moravia. Yeah, you find a lot of different activities, people watching show, observing, uh, different kind of movement and what have you. So we are good here as today happens to be the last Saturday in September.
All right. Thank you so much. So we will continue with the program, and thanks to all of you who are watching, and we want you to make your comment as well. Thank you for being here, and thanks to all of you. Those are paying attention through the radio station KR 95.9. Tune into KR 95.9, and you wait, get us and follow us and monitor the program. At the end of the program, we actually going to open lines for you to contribute to the program. We will continue with what we've been discussing, what makes a good citizen. And we have been discussing this and we'll continue to discuss it until we are assured or until we realize that most of our people understand their roles and responsibility, in their communities, in their society, in their homes, and in the nation as a whole. Being a citizen is not just a sufficient condition to see a nation a great nation. Being a citizen is one aspect of it, but being a good citizen is the most important thing. So that's why we thought of sharing with you on this particular issue what it means to be a good citizen. If the country has to move forward, if the country will experience development, rapid growth, economic growth, social growth, and it has to be a country that have good citizens with good characters, with good morals, and who can stand for their nation and who can represent their nation. So again, we discuss one of the characteristics that represent or that signifies that you are a good citizen. And we'll talk about being informed. As a good citizen, you should be informed. Be informed, meaning know what is going around you. This is just a review of what's going around you, information that you received, information that you hear from people, you hear from institutions, from friends. You should be able to evaluate the information before you make use of that information. So, to be a good citizen, you don't want to mislead the public. You don't want to mislead your community. You don't want to mislead your neighbors. So, the information must be filtered, meaning we said that whenever you receive an information, you read a story, either in the newspaper or an article, or you listen to the radio station and you hear information. That information needs to be evaluated, meaning you need to investigate the information, investigate the source of the information. And when you are investigating, you are checking to make sure that the information is credible. One of the things you look at is look at the history of the source of the information, look at the mission of the source of the information, and the owner of the source of the information. It is important because the history is going to tell you a lot about this individual, about this institution, whether they have been saying the truth, whether they have been lying, or whether they have been doing things to gain a favor with the public. So that's why it's important. And you also know what they have been doing over the years. So looking at the mission of the institution of the individual, you want to know what they stand for, what they stand for, what they stand for, what they want to do, what they have been doing, what they stand for. And then also knowing the person and knowing the institution that is providing this information to you. Also, we said you should know the author. It could be a book that you're reading. It could be a magazine or something you're reading. You have to make sure you know that it is credible information that you are consuming, meaning is getting into you, you are taking it in, and you have to make decisions about what you take in. And also, a fact checking system, make sure you check the facts of that story, of that information. We also said that we should also um, be able to not only fact check, but also to ensure that we are not biased with the information, meaning we don't add too many stories, we don't add lies to the information. We are objective because when you give an objective information to the community, to the society, it is worth doing. They can use that information to make decision. All right. So again, that's why it's important. And then lastly, about that aspect, of being informed, do not take any information. Give serious example. Don't see something happening in your country and you there because you have access to Facebook, Instagram, other social media platform, and you just take a picture of video, boom, you pull it there. We said you can't do that. You have to pause. You have to stop and think about what you are doing. You don't just take information. For example, maybe we get an example of trash all along the streets in the city. You take picture, record, and say, "Oh, the city is so dirty. They are not doing anything." As a good citizen, the first thing that should come to your mind, not to post that information on social media, because when it goes there, it is going to the entire world, and people will get to know that, look, you are making your country look bad. You are driving away potential investors, people who want to come, tourists that want to come to Liberia or the capital will say, well, your capital is not clean. We don't want to come there. We don't have nothing to do with that, and then, you know, and it is going to affect you and the country as a whole. So, few things that you need to do whenever the information you want to give out. One thing you got to do is be kind and respectful with the information you have evaluated, the information you have seen, the information you have investigated, the information, and you have compared with multiple sources. That's one of the things. You receive information, check with other sources. If you listen to EFBC, and EFBC is saying, oh, um, uh, the president said, during his speech at the UN, that he will invest uh, 8.3 billion, in Liberia. Well, if you just hear that and run with it, you may not get the right information. Maybe listen to another radio station, or read some newspaper. Maybe take a front page and see what the president said. Maybe front page will say, oh, the president said that during the remaining 5 years, this number of money will be invested in Liberia. So there is still a little difference between Front Page Africa and EFBC. EFBC only told you that the president said you invest 8.3 billion. But now, as you read, Front Page Africa will say, yes, the president said you invest, but during the 5 years, about 8.3 billion will be invested in Liberia. Then you listen to maybe Hot FM. Hot FM will say yes, and they all are saying the same thing. Then also you can also make research. You can ask those that work with government. You can ask, or you hear from the information ministry. Once you got all of that, you can take that information to another person who haven't heard it, and then you will say the right thing. That, oh, this is what comes from EFBC, and this thing also we read from Front Page, or we listen to other radio stations. So it's important. Don't run with any story that you haven't investigated. You have no idea about it. You just heard it maybe in the bus, somebody discussing the bus, and say, oh, the president said, it looked like the president coming with 8.3 billion when he come from America. No, that's not true. All right. That would be a lie, because you didn't listen to the right information. I just gave you an example of, how to check information and make sure it's correct. That's about be kind when you're about to give that information. Don't be rude. Don't be angry. Take your time. Say the information to the public, and be respectful with the information. And whoever that you are mentioning, in that information, be respectful to others. And one other thing again we do, if you realize that the information you put out there is not correct, it is your responsibility to correct the mistakes. All right, come back to the public, say, I'm sorry, the information I provided wasn't true. I take responsibility. I own this. I'm sorry. And then that's a responsible way of handling information. All right, so that's just a review for those of you who are just following us for today, just to let you know. All right, but we introduced a new topic yesterday. We are still talking about what makes a good citizen. We are explaining to you, taking our time, explaining to you what it means to be a good citizen, or how can you be a good citizen. One of the ways we just explained to you, you have to be informed. You must be informed. And don't just take any information and run with it, make sure, excuse me, it is thoroughly investigated, meaning you need to check the facts. The second thing we think we want to share with you and we introduced yesterday was be informed. No, sorry, be informed is the first one. The second one is be involved, which is very, very important. We said you should be involved. I hear many persons used to say, me, uh, uh, that they are business. I will say that, well, wait, uh, let's see how far they will go with that. Uh, when they go, then we'll join, we'll come behind them. No, that's a backward thinking. All right, don't sit on the fence when it comes to your country. When it comes to helping your country, don't sit on the fence. Don't act like, oh, you Mr. Poor, I'm the only poor person in this community. What do I have to offer? You got so much to offer to your country. You don't need to have a lot of money. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to have cars or to have uh, a big mansion before you can help your country. So you have to be involved. All right. That's what I'm going to be talking about for the rest of the time. One that is exhausted. Oh, we got, we realize that, you have received, you have understood, then we introduce another one. Be involved. The first, be informed. Now we are talking about be involved. Don't say it's government business. Most often that their business or poor me. What I got to do with this country? I got nothing to do. I just go do my little hustle and help my family, my children. You got a lot to do for your country. If you can pick up that little plastic bag, that little people in the street you passing by, you are involving yourself with the country development. That's a lot you are contributing. You don't have to be rich to, when you eat your food in the car and you're going home or you're riding, going to work, and take that trash, keep it with you, or put it in your bag or put it in your pocket or hold it in your hand and then and put it in the proper, garbage can. You go and drop it in there. You are helping your country in terms of keeping the environment clean so that people are breathing good air. They are taking in good air. They don't get sick because the air is not polluted. If you put trash and other things out there, it makes people sick. All right. So, but when you pick it up and put it to the proper places where it's supposed to be, you are helping. So, how can you be involved as a good citizen? How can you? These are just examples. You can volunteer your time. You can volunteer your time at a local organization. All right, maybe in your community you have an organization there that is offering services to orphans, children that do not have parents. All right, and you live in that community. You don't have to have money. you know, Probably you could go and volunteer some services. Okay, I come today, I came, to help clean the yard for you guys, for the children. You know, I'm here, I'm here. Okay, I brought a bag of rice for the children. Or I'm here just to speak to them and to have some, a conversation. As an elderly person, as a senior, you have vast knowledge, you have wisdom. You can go and sit with those kids and counsel them, all right, and speak to them, tell them some good history about the country, how teach them about civics, Even now it's not being taught in school, but you can go in and read some good history to them. All right. You are making contribution to the development of your country. You are involving yourself. You are part of the community development. So you can volunteer your services. You can say, well, okay, there's a community bus stop. All right. Let me go in there and see if I can clean some trash from in there. All right. As an elderly person, if you are not working, you retire now, in advanced country, you see these people in the morning, afternoon, they walk in the streets, they're picking up paper, trash from the street. They got a little bag with them, they put it in it. You're offering service, you are showing example for the young people, getting involved. Don't sit down and say, oh, who get time? Government can't clean it. When you dirty your community, you want the government to come and clean it. We have to change the mentality. We have to leave that way of thinking and be positive. In fact, the government is the people. The government you're talking about is not like, some kind of spirit sitting somewhere, some kind of something sitting somewhere that will come and do the work for you. No, you are the government. Government by the people. Government for the people. So that's what we're talking about, folks. Get involved. Community centers. All right. Let's say, for example, we're talking about, don't say, well, for me, I'm only a student. What can I do? I'm going to school. Yes, you can do a lot, even in your school, the public school that you have. Organize yourself, students. Go to the other public school, other students. You clean clean the campuses. Take the trash out, clean the bathroom. You are educating the young people, to take initiative. Get involved. Getting involved in developing your country. So don't say everybody has something to do. If you are a pastor, you still have something to do as a pastor. You're praying for the sick, you're contributing. As a pastor, you are a counselor. You can walk now to LRRC compound and help with the counseling process over there for the rehabilitation. You can do that. You are a counselor. You can share with them the love of Christ. You acknowledge. There are so many things all of us have to do. Once we begin to get involved, then we'll see a clean community. All right. So these are some of the ways we can participate in, in our community. Another way, as we said, attending, you can attend community meetings. How many times have you attended community meetings? How many times have you gone? They say, okay, Rufus, what's the community you live in?
Yeah, I live St. Paul's Bridge Community Island Clinic.
Island Clinic. Those of you who live in Island Clinic, how many times have you gone for the chairman call everybody say, you'll come for meeting? How many times have you gone for the meeting? You say, oh, today, no, me, I ain't got food for my house. I'm going to go sit down on government meeting. Who cares about it? I ain't going there. No, you should go to the community meeting and hear what the community want to undertake. Say, for example, the chairman is calling, there's so much of armed robbery or so much of stealing going on. So the community have to unite, probably, and decide and say, can we have some vigilante group or people that will be watching young people that's contributing to your community? All right. You go there, you have the conversation. Or maybe the community doesn't have a public bathroom, or latrine, or. So you decide as a community, go to that meeting. Don't say, I'm not part, I don't want to be part. You are very important. If you're absent from that meeting, things that are supposed to contribute there will not be said. Maybe, You have good ideas you want to share. That's how a country can grow. It's not all about sitting on the plow on radio station and talking politics all of the time. We have to get to doing something ourselves. All right. Get involved. That's what we're talking about. Go for meetings. All right. In those meetings, you discuss. If you want to build a public facility, maybe your community need a library. If a community need a library, if you are not in a meeting to discuss how do we go about building the library for our children. All right. You discuss, you sit and discuss and say, everybody give their opinion, their recommendations, and you initiate the process. Then you write a letter to Public Works, GSA, to education, and say, look, our community is doing this. This is how far we have gone. We want the government involvement. Government find some other resources. Maybe the community is not able to get zinc or planks or other things. You can write and say, look, we have gone this far. We need this library in our community because we want our children to read. We want our children to, after school, they go there, do their assignment, make research. That's how you build a nation. You don't build a nation depending wholly and solely on the government. I am not saying the government doesn't have responsibility. The government has a statutory responsibility to provide, to ensure that its people are living and their livelihood is improved. That's a responsibility. Provide security, provide the resources that the citizens need. But listen today, there is no one government that will do all of that if the people are not involved. Say for example, you have the YWCA. I made mention yesterday about, and I want to do that again, about university students. All right, instead of spending a lot of your time, uh, telling the people that how you're going to punish the president, how the president look like, how the president's a liar, the president is this. You have a lot of opportunity. SUP, student, all these student organizations. When last you organized cleanup campaign at your university? You said the bathrooms are down. Yes, good. The bathrooms are down. And people need to clean them, right? But you're using those bathroom as well. When you go into the bathroom, how do you use them? You just put trash all over? If you see something happening, little thing happening, can you just maybe ask the administration? All right? Organize some students. All right? Like everybody doing, most people want to do politics now, everybody business. You got people that are doing other, or in the community. Organize that district you in. Reach to the district representative. Have some conversation. Look, there's a need here with our university. We want to volunteer other services, but we don't have these resources. All right, check in the community. There are carpenters who are even parents of these students that are attending the university. They can volunteer 1 hour to go in there. If there's a door that needs fixing or lock, help to do it. Even though you got people, maintenance group that should be doing that, but as initiated, as a good citizen, when you do that, you are helping your children. Or you, the student, are even helping. All right? While it is true that government is supposed to provide all of these resources, we also have a responsibility, especially the university students. You got a lot. What contribution are you making? You're in the university. Somebody in public school. Are you going there, student? You going there to teach, to help, render some services? Say maybe, there are tutorial, organized tutorial. You see that the YN, a lot of students are failing. What are you doing as a student body, big student body like that? All right? What are you doing to help? You see a lot of students are failing. Organize some classes. That's volunteering your services. Instead of spending your time a whole day, I'm not saying don't say it. Criticize the government when she's not doing well. Point at the ills of the society. Let the government take responsibility. But you, as a citizen as well, you have some part to play. So if we want to reduce the the rate of failure or failing of students in WIEC, it's not only the teachers that are teaching in those schools, but you can make an impact as university student government. That's a big organization. All right. Identify some of these schools. Now the report came out. Go and look at that report. Which school have massive failure? Or meaning which school had a lot of students that fail? Identify those schools. Organize some of these smart students at the university and say, look, gentlemen, we got to volunteer in that 1 hour. Go to these schools. Go and help organize tutorial for these students. Ask them what the challenges are. That's how you build a nation. But you take the whole list. The government is not doing anything about this. WIEC, the students' education is nothing in this country. What are you doing? You are at the University of Liberia, at the highest institution of learning. That should be a shame for you to hear that your nation is failing. How can you address it? You have a part to play. You don't need all of the money. You can organize and say, okay, student union, how can we put 1 or 2 cents together? Let's help our brothers and sisters. Go to these schools. Talk with the administration. How you can organize these study for these kids. But we rather take the information, run with it, and say, well, education minister is not doing anything. The ministry is just eating money. They are down. Sometimes when you are in a position, then you will know what really going on. But we have so much to do. We're living what we're supposed to do and just talking so much of things. So again, on this backdrop, having said that, we again want to encourage all of you folks. Want to encourage you. This platform have earmarked, and in fact, we are creating awareness. We are not only talking, we want to take concrete actions. Want to walk by faith. Faith without action is dead. So we have decided as a platform to educate you and want you to join us. We want to raise money. We want to raise money to help for the rehabilitation of our brothers and sisters. That's the first thing we want to do together. I said we. I mean, you are involved as well. So I'm not saying I want to. No, I can't do it. So collective effort, collective participation of all of us. So we'll open the lines. First, tell us about the feedback of what we present here. Tell us the mistakes. We listen to your constructive criticism, even negative way. And listen, there's some other good things in the negative, And also, we want you to commit yourself, to this endeavor. The fundraiser, we want to do it. We have been talking about it. We want to take also weeks again, maybe a month, to continue to educate the public about the fundraiser. Those people are dying. We love them. Let us not throw that, population out of Liberia. Let's care for them. Let's look after them, and let's see what blessing it would be like. Those of you who are watching through the social media, the WhatsApp number is there. If you want to call, the WhatsApp number is there. And I just want to make sure that the WhatsApp number is posted as well. Okay. And the guys will read the WhatsApp number I'm not sure. I will put it on again. If you want to call from anywhere, you can call. But again, we are encouraging you, those of you who are listening, Liberia, call and then participate on this program. Let us know if you want to join us. Uh, you don't have to explain to us the government responsibility. We know, we are aware, but we think that government can't do it all. The citizen have to be involved. We all have to be involved. So your $5, your $2, your 50 cents, we want to raise. We can raise as much as possible. Maybe even the billion. You got to think positive when we can do it. We want to make sure that those brothers and sisters are safe. We want to make sure some of them could be doctors tomorrow, nurses, and so forth. So we're going to open the lines now and we'll ask, Rufus will read the numbers. I'll also try to write the numbers and post them up there for you. So, Rufus, you open the lines, take down names of those who want to join us in the endeavor, and we appreciate you. Let's get involved. Let's get involved in your community. Do something. Don't sit. And we'll explain more. Well, the next time we come, we'll be talking about volunteering. What does that mean? Volunteering. What does it mean? You know. So again, I want to say thank you for joining us, and let's do it together. Rufus.
Yeah, so thank you again, Chief Manuel there in the US for the brilliant program and topic on discussion again for today. So, folks, those of you following again, we are here on Kia Radio 95.9 here in the heartbeat of Morovia, somewhere around the famous Anthony Thomas Stadium where we are. And today we're bringing you the program, the new beginning. As you are aware, it comes your way Friday, Saturday, without a Sunday. I'm told yesterday you guys were here and you listened to the brilliant discussion again. So today again we are here discussing what makes a good citizen. And you heard the host, he explained it all, took his time to say it all. So you as a citizen of this country, what do you think you can do, as he said, so that you can be a better citizen to help Liberia grow? But before opening the line, I just texted you.
Yeah, I
Uh,
saw. Let me just respond to that. Yeah, I mean
yeah,
the president. They started the program with all Liberians, from those who came from Europe, Canada, and other places. The program started yesterday. It's ongoing. It's a good starting. It's a good beginning. I mean, to encourage Liberians to go back and invest in their country. Is important. So um, the conversation stay ongoing, and so it's important. You know, so I'm not changed to go on that program. I don't know whether I would go before it ends, but yes, there are good things that are happening. Engaging. That's all. We talk about get involved. So the president is actually like encouraging Liberians to get involved. Those that are, you know, in other continents or other countries. But it's important for all of us. It will bring so much back home. But yeah, thank you for asking.
all right. So that's it. You heard him. Our president is there in the US. He went for this first annual diaspora conference, and we just heard him. Everything is going on well. So, folks, it's about time we open the line now. You can call me on 0777 959 and let's hear from you. You as a citizen of this country, what makes you to be a good citizen? What are some of those criteria, mechanism, or other things you can put in place that probably that bulk of us or most of us we are waiting for government to come into our community, go to the various area before. Let me take this question. Let me take this person. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Rufus, you need to check your video is not on, Rufus.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm still here, so I didn't go anywhere. You need to put
Yeah.
it on, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So call me on 0777 959 959 0777 959 959. Hello?
Yeah, hello. You getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting you. Your name and where you call me from?
I'm Prince Clary calling from Capital Bypass.
You say Prince.
Prince Clary calling from Capital Bypass.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let me get your view, Prince.
Okay, thank you very much. I would like to take this chance to appreciate the topic on the discussion. I would like to contribute my quota technically to the technical process that going on. That I am a graduate, 2011 graduate from the technical institution, and then I hear about rehabilitating our brothers and sisters. So I think it is prudent that I make myself present to explain to them the importance of the discipline that they will be part and parcel of, and also at a practical, I can make sure I contribute my quota in my discipline, so that at least tomorrow they may be able to do something for themselves. That's why the phone is so active necessary to call the radio that my number. Anytime they visit the rehabilitation center, you call me, I will go there to make my 1 or 2 hours there to help my brothers and sisters. So that's my contribution. Thank you for the program.
Thank you so much for that brilliant contribution. We hope to getting you on board.
Yeah, so anytime you can invite me to the stage, to the studio there.
Okay, so I got your number, but let me read it out for clarity. I think your number here is 0770-955-328.
Yeah, 0770-955-328.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah,
we will get you connected.
So I appreciate the program. You know, our brothers and sisters, you have to make them to motivate them, because you know some of the time they go to school or do the territory there, they didn't know the importance of the discipline and they escape the class. So you have to motivate them, encourage them, know the future of the discipline, what they will benefit tomorrow. These are things and keep students in class.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Yes, so you can do the same. I don't know why my video is not on here. 0777 959 959 0777 959 959. Call and make your inputs. You have the opportunity to make your input. You are a citizen. You are a bona fide proud sons and daughter of this country. Let's hear your view. What makes a good citizen? 0777 959 959. 0777 959 959. Call me this afternoon and let's hear your view. Let's get your point. We are discussing this afternoon on the program the new beginning. So we're talking about the okay, let me take this call. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, your name and where you calling from?
Well, my name is George. Yes, I'm joining you from around Broad Vista, because I'm in the traffic and I'm monitoring your video.
Okay, you're in the traffic. Let's hear you.
Yeah, well, I want to appreciate your two guests for explaining what you're saying is right. Because Labrador, the only way Labrador can be together is about through us. It's about through her, a true us having a developing mind. And also we want to see our leaders, because our leaders, they are the ones sometimes bring separation between us. Like one person, when you're not part of me, it means you can't join my crew. You have to be part of me. So you know, if the leaders is taking that lead, everybody will want to put him around to work together. But if the leader will continue to divide people, like maybe you come to power and then you say, oh, only the people here for me, I can only deal with other people. Then other people will sit and say, but yeah, let me watch and see what will happen, what are you doing, what are you can work with other people. because I read Liberia for every one of us to work together in unity, and so we can be able to achieve what we want to achieve as a country. And he said a very serious point that he told me. He said that if maybe you go on the media or maybe try trying to get statistics about Liberia, and we believe that Liberia is continuing to fail, that's going to go down the drain. That is not a welcoming issue for us. If Liberia failing, every citizen of the country, we the one are failing on a daily basis. Yeah, but other people will celebrate that and say, oh yeah, because we feel last time, and so you say you need to feel too. It's not how the country is supposed to work. If Liberia is showing every one of us, it should be our worry. Whether you can be where, you can be fly, you can be who. Once you are a citizen of Liberia, you should join Liberians together, the CFS to work together. So the leaders play major role in the community, in the district, in the country. Your lives are the president. Allah the president, and I want to appreciate you for that your program, your coming. I myself, I carry certain initiative or in a community because I'm serving as a youth president in my church.
Okay.
So the 17th to the 18th there will be a workshop when it comes to drug abuse. On the 17th we will be a workshop when it comes to drug abuse, and also early pregnancy, because the way he said that what for me I'm noticing in the community. 15, 16-year-old children, they are getting pregnant on a daily basis. 13, 14-year-old children into drug issues. So we bring in some people that had experience and other stuff, and at least to give them some workshop when it comes to this thing, because it's all about nation building. Because when you get time at the age of 17, at the age of 15, get a first child, before you go 18, get a second. Then you mean your future is not going anywhere. You become a burden to Saturday today or tomorrow. So these are some of the initiatives we're taking as a church, so at least we can make our people to understand that early pregnancy is not good. To see how we can educate our mothers, to see how we can bring the children all the best way, that they will not be burden to society tomorrow. So that's some of the program that we get on this coming 17th of this month and of this year, which is November 17th. We're going to be having a workshop on the 14th all the way to the 17th. We're going to be doing. So thank you ever so much for that.
Okay, so I got
But
your
can you
contact
also
and,
contribute? I mean, can you join us?
you can also join us.
That's the question. You know,
Hello?
asked.
Hello? Okay, he left the line, but I got his contact, so I will call him. Yeah. So 077
We're still
zero
not
triple
seeing your
seven.
video. Can you talk to studio so the technician to really work on it? Because people are watching, you know.
Yeah. But just give me a minute. Just be talking. Let me call some of them. Okay.
They should
So
be in there.
folks, just be talking. I'm coming.
Yeah, I mean, so I'll keep watching, folks. We're trying to get the technician, but again, we want to say thank you for watching, and please make your calls. Call in and participate on the program. Let us know. Give us your feedback. What is it like? Because we love to know. We want to know. So again, we are glad to have you, and thank you for spending the time, the weekend with us. And we said, please make your call in, and then he will take your call and let us know what's on your mind. Let's know what's on your mind. Thank you, Thomas, Godfrey. Thank you. I'm following from Liberia. Thank you so much. And those of you who make your comment, we'll read them. Just make the comments. I'll read them for you. But it's important for all of us to be involved. Get involved with your nation. Do something, you know. And there are so many ways we can get involved. So many ways. You don't need a lot of money to get involved. You know, just as you are, you can make a lot of contribution to help the nation move forward. So again, we are encouraging you wherever you are, make your call and also call in. Join us. We will be raising fund. We're making the awareness. We're going to do it by the grace of God, not by our own power. But those of you who are, agreeing with us, we can work together and make this work. And I know it's possible. It's very possible. Until we can realize that development is not only, government responsibility. The citizen has a huge responsibility. We have so much to do to achieve those important goals. So again, we are encouraging you to be part, call in, and we will. And those of you who are watching on WhatsApp, number is +237657332. All right. If you are watching on the social media and you want to call in Liberia, the number to call, wherever you are watching, the number to call is +231 777 657 332. That's this WhatsApp number, and the studio number is +23. If you are in Liberia, 777 959 959. All right, that's the number to call in. You can call in and participate on the WhatsApp number. For those of you who are watching on social media, the WhatsApp number. I want to make sure that you have that, and you can call on the WhatsApp in studio, and they will pick up your call, and you can participate. And that WhatsApp number is +23 777 657 332. 332. So those are the numbers you can call in. Rufus, are you there now? Thank you so much, Josh. Josh is watching. Say I'm watching live, and
so I'm here.
Yeah, we can say see anything from you. The screen is green.
Yeah,
but the
so
numbers,
the technicians are here. They're doing their work. So
okay, but then you have to read the numbers for the audience. So those
so
are
the numbers again, folks. Okay, so I'm back. I guess you can see me now.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's what I wanted, and that's
Yeah.
very good. Thank you to the technician. And the WhatsApp number. Let me read from my end. Those of you that are watching on the social media, the WhatsApp number is 2+231 777 657 332. Again, I say that those of you who are watching and you want to participate, the number for the WhatsApp is
Hello,
+2.
I got a call. Let me
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, Neiman, where you call me from?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, so as I was saying, yes, right after our November program, when another thing we need to contribute was the program that our brother in the state I want to tell, we will do our best to contribute financially in all of our contribute because it is very important. So after our program, we share best to connect to the station. Then I see that we can be able to at least help you in our process financially.
Okay, thank you so much.
All over.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much, and we will take your. I know he has your number, your name, and everything, but call in and make that commitment. We got to do it. We have to do it. Nobody else going to do it. I don't think anything going to come from another planet to do it. We have to do it, especially we want to see the country move forward. We want to help our brothers and sisters. And the WhatsApp number, those of you that are watching, the WhatsApp number is +231 777 657 332. +231 777 657 332. So those are the numbers. The numbers to call if you're in Liberia, the numbers to call Rufus want to read that number. Rufus, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so you can call me in Liberia here on 777-959-959, 0777-959-959, 0777-959-959 at the number you can call me on here in Liberia when you want to be a part of the program this afternoon on the show, The New Beginning. We are discussing or talking about you as a good citizen. What more can you do to be a good citizen? Our brothers, our sisters are all out there, and what can we do, to improve the growth and developmental aspect of Liberia? So you can be a part of the show this afternoon. Call me on 0777 959 959 0777 959 959. Those of you watching, you can just do us a favor by bringing in your comments, sharing the live podcast with us, and also call me on 0777 959 959 0777 959 959. We'll have a 13-minute past 1 o'clock here at 1:30. Then we have to call it a day. So we want to hear your inputs, your contribution. So call me on 0777 959 959 and let's get your input. So it's up to you, Mr. Manuel, as we are waiting their calls.
Yeah, it's important. You can go ahead. I will just keep reading the WhatsApp number. If you have a caller, just let me know. The WhatsApp number again, as I said, is +231 777 657 332 +231 777 657 332. That's the WhatsApp number. If you are anywhere, any part of the world, you can call on that number and you will be live in studio and your people will hear you. Make your contribution. What's your feedback about what we discuss here? How do you feel about it? Is it helping you? Is it making some informed decision in your life? Is it helping you to make informed decision? Is it enhancing your way of making decision or how you go about as a good citizen helping your country? Call us on those numbers and you will be live.
Okay, so you can do the same. Just can do the same as he said. So let me take this caller. Good afternoon.
Yeah. I'm Prince Clarity, calling for the second time. I need late clarity.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
I'm getting you. Let me get a clarity.
Okay, thank you. What I want to say is that I think week before last, I was on the air talking about the rehabilitation process and but there's more of the resumptions of the Senate. I think I have to reach to the senator. Okay. But one thing I want to know, if this money collected, it will be given to the people to be rehabilitated, or there will be an institution where they will be able to learn. Because also fast tracking, there's something I have to do with the fast track code and this other process that what I have to do with the senator. There is a delay. But also teaching the children in the technical sector what to learn for tomorrow so they can benefit. So I want to know the phone generating whether it will be given to them or there will be allotted on institutions where they will be and learn. So I've got to say that I want to go and teach to other things in that institution to be able to work technically to be able to impart knowledge.
Okay, so that's a good question, and the host will respond to that. But
thank you so much. I can respond. The funds are intended for the rehabilitation of the brothers and sisters.
Hello?
So the funds are.
You getting him?
I'm getting him.
All right, he will relay.
He's too low.
He will relay to you. Just listen. Okay?
Yeah, so just listen. I will echo what he said.
All right. So
okay.
the funds will be collected for that purpose, and they will be turned over to relevant authorities with all documentation, and we are going to make follow-up frequently to ensure that whatever we give to the authority is being used for the intended purpose. All right. So The relevant authority could be the government. It could be any organization that is currently dealing with the people at the LRRC fence in Johnsonville, and whichever center the government will open. There are other centers too, like the one you talk about. The senator is running. All right, there could be other donations there based on what we're going to raise, but it's intended for those brothers and sisters, regardless of where they are. But we want to ensure that those institutions that will receive the money will be able to use the money for the intended purpose. We will get on their back. We will ensure that there are proper documentation to prove that indeed the money from the citizen go towards the rehabilitation of these people. And that will be our commitment. So that's what I can tell you about your question.
Okay,
I hope
so
I help you.
yes, thank you. So he left the line, but we got to get it. So he said, those of you willing to help in the process, do is not now yet. We are not yet ready to start these things, but we just bringing them to you, sharing those ideas with you. So when we shall start it, then we'll come back to have you informed or reminded as to whether all of these things we've been telling you. But pair your questions when we start, all of those thing that you guys will give to us, whether money, whether item, whatever might be it, those things will be delivered to the rightful people in authority. Okay, we will present them to government, so that the government can present them to those people. Yeah, the people that are overheading all of these things. There, for example, is you make mention of the senator Abraham Darrell DeLong. So when we shall collect any of these things, and then we're doing our tour, at that time when we get there, we will ask for the person who's the head, who having those I'm gonna say orphanage home. Who get those ghettos, who get those different things, so that those people then will be delivering those things to. Yeah, but trust us, as he said, those art and all the money you will give, it is not pocketed to anybody. It will be for the rightful person or for the rightful things intended. So I guess you got it clear. So you
Yeah,
can call.
and
Mhm.
and, and, and Rufus, in addition, is those guys that are getting out of the ghettos, getting out of these various places, harmful areas. Those are the people we are targeting, the victims. All right,
Okay.
we want the rehabilitation to take place, but again, it requires funding. It's not just going to be um, taking the people, gathering them together. They have to eat. Addiction is a disease. All right. So that's one of the things we will strive to bring people here to explain to you why addiction is a disease and need to be treated as a disease. So there are medication, there are things, there are therapy, and other things that people can apply to get these people to a better future. So again, it's not just about getting them somewhere. They have to sleep somewhere, and after rehabilitation, and then the rehabilitation process. In fact, the package includes you know the health component and enhancing their skills so that when they get out of there, they can utilize whatever skill they have acquired, you know, to be independent, to contribute to their community. That's what we are talking about.
Okay, so you can call us now on 0777 959 0777 959 Let's hear you. We are here on Kia Radio, talking about what makes a good citizen. You as a Liberian, or you as a citizen for your country, what makes a good citizen? So you can join us this afternoon on Kia FM on 95.9 this afternoon. So you can call me on 777 959 and let's get your input. 22 minutes down 1 o'clock, and at 1:30, then we say bye bye to you. So it's important that you call and we get your inputs. So you, those of you watching, you can just send your comments and help us to share the broadcast. Uh, to join the platform. So we got just limited more time to go. Call me on 0777. That's 0777959 959 So I guess you got that clarity. That's you, Prince Claire. If I got your name clear, I guess you got the clarity. And Josh Peter also called. He said he's willing to help in the process, and we shall start. Then he's waiting because he also in a similar project like that in his community. So it's a very good thing that the program is being hosted and it's encouraging. So folks, you can call me on 0777 959 959 Let's hear you this afternoon on Kia Radio 95.9. 0777959 while you make up the program. What's your own view to it? What's your advice? What the impact the program been making to you since you started listening to the program or on the radio here at Kia FM 95.9? Let's hear your own input. Has it been making progress? Any recommendation? Anything you want to say? Let's hear you. So call me on 0777 959 and let's hear you. Okay. All right. 0777 959 So by 1:30, then I take a leave of you. So make your inputs. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. What you have to say. What the program been doing for you? This person say, okay, I can see that clear. So call me on 0777 959 We are here on Kia Radio 95.9 in Morovia, and we are discussing what makes a good citizen on the program, The New Beginning. So we can be here on Friday, we here on Saturday, that of on Sunday. Sunday is the gospel aspect of it, is that what we talk about, the undiluted gospel of Jesus Christ. So Sunday, right after service, I think it can be about 10 o'clock, from 10 to 11. So you can join us on any of these programs, the one that maybe you don't have chance to listen to. But we're here on Friday. Friday is 7 to 8:30, and Saturday is 12 p.m. to 1:30. So 1:25 is the time check in studio. It's what the clock is telling me. So you can partake on any of these ones. Like tomorrow you can tune into 95.9 on Care Radio. Tomorrow evening we will be here right after 7. Probably you will be relaxing home. You might be watching your television. You can just tune in, and the same numbers will be called 0777 959 Let me go back to the host for his parting comment.
Well, again, I want to say thank you to everybody, those who called in, who participated. We stay here 5 minutes. If you want to call in, you can call in. But I want to say thank you. Those of you who play a listening role, you were not able to call, but you're listening to the program. I want to say thank you for your listening role. Those of you on the social media, thank you for, again, watching from that end and carry the message. All right. Our objective is to introduce a new phenomenon in a way that people have a different thought about their government, about their community, about their society, and why we want to change that mentality. It's going to take time. We know that. We understand. People will not want it. We know that, we understand. But again, gradually, as we continue to provide you the education, those of you who will see the need and understand the importance will uh, accept and make a U-turn. And that change we want to see is we want to see a more responsible citizen, a good citizen, a citizen that takes the initiative, a citizen that want to be informed, a citizen not only want to be informed, but a citizen that want to get involved.
Yeah, let me
Involved.
take this caller. Let me take this caller. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, your name and where you calling from?
I tell you from Asma Street.
Okay, Asma Street. Let me hear your name.
My name is Barclay Weir.
Johnson Weir.
Barclay Weir.
Oh, okay, Barclay Weir. Okay. Yeah, let me hear you.
Yeah, let me appreciate your studio guest for that brilliant motivation.
Okay.
My brother, the reason why we see people are criticizing government and even in their community, if you are a leader, you are a servant. You cannot be living as a minister in a community and you be able to say you're not a community dweller. When your office straight, you can't even tell the community. Even when a community is dirty, it's not your problem. All you know is minister. You don't allow people to work to you. Sometimes you surprise the community by going around, maybe helping in some level of community development. So people always get you national government. You make prime minister, you don't even want to control.
He left the line. He left the line. Probably his credit finished. But you guys can wait for last minute to time. That was we've been called. But Manuel, you got him?
Yeah, I think you're making a very good point. But again, we'll have that for another time when we start discussing, who should work in the public space. Who are they? What do they do? We'll talk about that. And there's a very good topic about that. What he raised is talking about visibility. And we don't want to discuss that now. Visibility, talking about, we can go into it and discuss it about another time, you know. But thank God that you call in and make your contribution. Let us not look at other people. What we are doing is, if we all start to say this person is not doing, that person is not doing, they should have been doing. No, we want us to take initiative and do something. So again, I'm just encouraging all of you to join us in this endeavor. I understand what it means. But again, thank you to every one of you who have been listening, the callers. You went off, you are making very good points. Thank you. We will be back here tomorrow, 10 p.m. again, and we'll open the lines and to hear from you again. We want to say thank you for being there. And this is how I would love to, leave all of you and say it has been a wonderful time, being with us. And thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you, studio. Thank you, Rufus, for being in the studio. And thanks to all of the technicians. I want to say to you, join us again tomorrow at 10 p.m. Liberian time. 10 p.m. Liberian time on the same station, Kia 95.9, and on the social media. We will be live, God's willing. Have a wonderful and
One of the callers here, he was promised something. Caller Tuzon.
yeah. You know the callers, I think I told him something yesterday.
Yeah.
Until he do what I told him, I also reach out, to other connection to see they will get back to him. That caller is, I think that caller is not making public.
Yeah, caller Tuzon.
But
Okay,
again,
so thank you, folks.
caller. Thank you, caller, for the reminder. But you have something to do, caller. So just make sure you do that. But again, folks, we want to say thank you to everybody. Have a wonderful and blessed time. Blessed weekend. Bye for now.
Tomorrow.
When freedom raised her glowing form on Mount Sorato's verdant height, she sat within a doom of a night, midst lowering stars and thunderstorms, the star of liberty, unceasing from the wicked war, its banner shields of golden flame, she lifted it in her proud name, and raised her people